Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Taurus. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart in this sign with special emphasis on sun, moon, and rising. Before we get started, I wanted to take a moment to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. I'm going to adjust this just a tad. I feel like it was kind of in a weird spot. Maybe that's better? I don't know. Anyway, we are going to be starting with the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. Let's set that there. We'll get a card for the mind, the body, and the soul, as well as an overall theme of the message. And we'll take a look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck for me is advice going forward. Let's do a few shuffles here real quick. And then we're going to take a look at the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. And let's go ahead and get this started. One more shuffle. All right, what does Taurus need to know for the mind? What does Taurus need to know for the mind? You have, sorry, I still have a cough from getting sick a little while ago. You have the Fool 2.0 for the mind. Okay, for the body, you have the Six of Swords and the Three of Cups. All right, what does Taurus need to know for the soul? You have the Five of Swords. These are all pretty ready to go. Oh, didn't even realize I've still got my stuff over. I got this at a Rock and Gem show for my little one. He's still a little bit too little for it, but he really loves dinos, so this will be cute when he's old enough to have a little gem rock thing of his own. He loves rocks too, so it's even better. Okay, what is the overall theme? You have the Ace of Pentacles. I literally rushed in and just started setting up. I have dinner to go to here pretty soon, so I was like, I want to just get this done. And for the advice going forward, you have the Star. That is one of my favorites. Let's set you there. Okay. For the mind, you have the Fool 2.0. To me, this says you're ready to start a whole new cycle all over again. That's the thing about this deck. This deck has the Fool, which you see here, or the Fool 2.0, as well as the Fool, like other decks have. Let's see if I can find it for you. Interesting, though, I never noticed until just now that the background on the Fool and the Fool 2.0 both are black, as is the Death card for this deck. So to me, that also can say it relates to transformation because it's connected. Same with the Five of Pentacles. Anyway, we're going too far. We're going too deep. But the Fool is as if you've never had any of these lessons before. All of the major arcana are major life lessons. And it's the Fool's journey that you go on for the major arcana. So this Star card is part of that major arcana. So we'll leave this here for special mention. But this says, because it's 2.0, this comes after the World card. So you've gone through all 21 plus the Fool lessons. So 22 lessons. And now you're saying, you know what? I kind of want to do this cycle again. I want to try it out. I want to learn something new because I've already got some knowledge under my belt. And I think I can expand on that. So I don't know where it's going to take me, but I'm going to try again. I'm going to try some more. And having this in the mind tells me that you're feeling really open-minded and ready to try something new. With all the lessons involved, good, bad, painful, beautiful, all of it. You're like, you know what? Let's do it again. And I think that that is such a healthy mindset to have. I love that that came up for you. For the body, you have the 6 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. I'm going to adjust this again because I feel like it's a little bit too low from what I'm used to. Okay. So to me, this says, you have a turtle and a hare on 6 of Swords. So this is like slow and steady wins the race. That's that time old tale of the tortoise and the hare, and how the tortoise is slow and steady but ends up winning anyway, because the hare, even though it's quick, got a little bit too cocky or for whatever reason, took a nap, doesn't matter. To me, this says that because the 6 of Swords represents moving on to calmer shores and letting go of something painful, it says to me that you're ready to go slow and steady with your body. Do what your body wants you to do, needs you to do, to let go of all of this extra baggage you don't need. And just do it at a steady pace so you can get wherever you're trying to go in a healthy way. You also have the 3 of Cups. So to me, this also says that you're not going to be working on this alone. You're going to have the support of your people or your geckos with you. And you're going to celebrate this as a big win together. Big or small wins, you're going to celebrate together because you've taken the time to make sure that you remember to celebrate, that you remember to call on the people you need, and that you're not alone in this journey. So you can lean on each other. You can rely on each other in the hard times and then celebrate in the good times, in the victories. For the soul, you have the 5 of Swords. To me, this says you're feeling pretty conflicted about something. But this is also right before the 6 of Swords where you're ready to let go. So I think you're on the precipice of letting go of something that feels really, how do I put that? Painful, but that's not quite fully the word I'm looking for. So it's like, this has been a big burden for you. This has been difficult to deal with. You want to let the conflict go and you're nearly there, but right now you're still in the midst of it. So you have to take the time to figure out what's worth fighting for and what is okay to drop and let go of. The overall theme of the message is the Ace of Pentacles. To me, this says that there's a big opportunity for you that you're going to be planting. You just have to keep an eye out for it. Because it's also the Pentacles, that deals with stuff here in the physical realm. This is material things. This is doors opening for you here that you can see that are tangible. So that being an overall theme is quite incredible. Knowing that you'll have options of seeds that you can plant in the future going forward. And you just have to remember that they're right there and you have to take the time to nurture it in order to get your flourishing garden. You have opportunities. That's your theme. You have opportunities and you are abundant. And it just starts with one little step, one little seed to get you where you need to go. The advice going forward is the Star. The Star is one of my most favorite cards. To me, this says that you have been healing, you're making a wish, and you need to keep believing that it's possible for you. Everything is possible if you set your mind to it. It's possible so long as you heal and align yourself with the things that you want most. You're not, I guess the best example in the physical realm would be that, like with your body, you're not going to be your healthiest that you've ever been without putting in work, without putting in the effort to make sure your diet is diverse. It doesn't have to be restrictive. It just has to be balanced. You have to heal yourself in ways where you can be healthy. That sounds a little redundant. So basically, what I'm trying to say is healing is important for you at this time because you can't get where you're wanting to go. 11:11 on my little timer, by the way. But you can't get where you're going to go without putting in the effort towards healing because otherwise it's going to take you back to the patterns you've already been used to and cycles without actually making any change. So keep working towards healing so you can get what you're after. Let's take a look at the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. For this, I'm going to be reading directly out of the guidebook. There's going to be an essential meaning, which is as if you get it in the upright, and a self-care message, which is as if you get it in the reverse. I'm going to read both, and what will resonate will resonate. Give it a few shuffles. Whoa. Sorry if it's loud. I feel really bad when it's loud. Okay. What does Taurus need to hear? Okay. I don't even get to finish my sentences or questions. Card number 20. What's your honest truth? Let's grab this. Yeah, I'm ready for this cough to go away. That's my honest truth. Card 20. What's your honest truth? Essential meanings. Total authenticity and transparency. A glorious unveiling of spirit. Clear and compelling communication that comes from the heart. Finding the key to abundance by finding what is true and right for your soul. Self-care message. A need to peel back the many layers of your own truth. Holding on to masks for protection. A true dive into your own heart with love and compassion. A need to pay closer attention to the shadow aspect of your story. Areas where you may be denying your truest desires and your true essence. We hold on to many layers of truth. Truths we've learned from our parents, the ones we've learned during lived experiences, and the ones that our ego holds on to in order to lovingly protect us from the world. You've outgrown a layer, and it's time to do some shedding in order to curate the best framework for your future. At the base of all your learned truths lies a different sort of true, an underlying true essence. And this core foundation is refusing to be quieted or ignored any longer. You will hear it clearly now as an old truth has become too small for your expanding life. Perhaps a soul purpose, a sacred contract, or a destiny is unveiling your truest true or your honest truth. Perhaps it is reminding you now that you are here for a reason. When you strip it all down to the soul, what work are you being called to do? And why are you here at this time? Do you believe soul purposes can change and evolve over time? What were you doing the last time you felt insecure or inauthentic? And what did you do or think to create that situation? How do you feel when you are most authentically you? Is there a negative belief about yourself or about your abilities that is holding you back? A story about circumstance. How can you tap into the infinite nature of your soul and shift your thinking on this? I don't know why, but to me, this really felt connected to the Five of Swords and the Star, that you need to really do that healing and let go of something that isn't serving you, that's only creating more conflict. So just putting that out there because I felt like it needed to be said. So I hope that this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment, as well as share it with someone you think it will also resonate with. Again, thank you so much for clicking here. I hope this month brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I'm Mama Belle, and I look forward to doing your next reading.